Good morning. I will complete with you our lesson, expressions and equations with integers. Before we explain the expressions and I explained for you the addition and subtraction equations, now we will explain multiplication and division equations. If you have a multiplication and division equations and in it integers, how can we solve? Let's see the first example. On this one, the equation, we call it multiplication equation. How did I know? Because the number is multiplied by the variable. Once you have a variable beside the number directly with no signs, it means that they are multiplied. And if you have a multiplication equation, how can we solve? By using the inverse property. What is the inverse operation for the multiplication? It's a division. Because the division is the opposite of multiplication. So I will do the opposite of multiplication. Why? To get rid of 6. Because we need to isolate m on one side, the numbers on the other side. So to remove n, 6, here 6 is multiplied, we will divide by it. So I will divide by 6 to remove the 6. Can I do the division in one side only? No, I have to do the same in both to keep my equation balanced. So here divide by 6, on the other side also divide by 6. Here multiply by 6, divide by 6, it will undo each other, so I will have just m, or they will cancel each other, so I will have just my variable, which is m on this side. On the other side, negative multiply positive is negative, 30 divided by 6 will give me 5. So the final answer, the value of m will be negative 5. To check my answer, I can take this value, go back to the original question, substitute as m is negative 5 to see my answer will be correct or no, to check the two sides will be the same or no. Here I will multiply the negative 5 by 6 will give me negative 30, so the two sides are the same, so my answer is correct. Let's see another question. Here we have 8 equal negative 2z. Also it's a multiplication equation because z multiplied by negative 2. What is the inverse operation of it? It's a division. I will divide by what? I will divide by the number that come with the variable. So I will divide by negative 2 in both sides to keep it balanced. So divide by negative 2 here, divide by negative 2 here. When I divide by negative 2 in both sides, here negative 2 will cancel this multiplication, so I will have z. On the other side, 8 divided by negative 2 will give me negative 4. So z equals negative 4. To check that my answer is correct, what should I do? I will take the value of z, substitute in the original equation. So I will have negative 2 multiplied by the value of z, which is negative 4. Negative 2 multiplied by negative 4 will give me 8. So both sides are the same, so my answer is correct. The next one, we have w divided by 6 equal 5. Here it's a different equation. Here I have a division equation. What is the opposite of the division? The opposite of it is multiplication. So to undo or to cancel this division, I should do the opposite. So I should multiply both sides by 6 to make w alone. So here multiply by 6, on the other side also multiply by 6. When I here multiply by 6, divide by 6, they will cancel each other. I will have just w. On the other side, 5 times 6 will give me 30. So w equals 30. To check my answer, take 30, substitute with it in the original equation. 30 divided by 6 will give me 5. Both sides are the same, so the answer is correct. Let's see the next one. Negative 2 equals x divided by negative 4. Which type of equation we have here? It's a division equation. The variable divided by a number. How can we solve this? By doing the inverse operation, which is multiplication. Multiply by what? By the number that come with the variable. Multiply by negative 4 in both sides. Here it is. Here, this multiplication will cancel the division that I have because it is the same number, so I will have just x. On the other side, 2 multiplied by negative 4. Negative times a negative is positive. 2 times 4 is 8, so x will be 8. And to check my answer, go back here to the original equation, substitute with the value of x, which is 8, and make the division. 8 divided by negative 4, 8 divided by 4 is 2, positive divide negative will give me negative, so both sides will be the same. So as you see, if I have multiplication or division equation, how can we solve? By making the inverse operation. And if I'm multiplying or dividing by a number in one of the sides of the equation, I have to multiply also or divide by the same number on the opposite side, so both sides will stay balanced. And after you finish, you can check for yourself the answer by substituting with the value that you got on your answer in the original equation. Thank you for your listening.